North Dakota first.
Here at KX News, we're proud of our armed forces and the veterans that have served our country. That's why over the next month, we're telling stories of our local community in the veterans in a special series called Veterans Voices. Now, until recently, a now Army veteran and his wife have been on the move, living together as well as apart. Challenges they, like so many couples, face. But now the retired Sergeant Major has more challenges ahead, such as adjusting to civilian life and finding a job. In 1990, at Bismarck's Century High School, a love story blossomed when Tony asked Sandy to prom.
Probably one of the better things that's happened to her was, getting in this relationship with me. So
I'll just let him live his story.
Okay. And so she has. After high school, Tony Hillig joined the Army. Tony and Sandy became Mr. and Mrs. Hillig in 1994, and the two have been together ever since. But together hasn't always been under one roof.
Bosnia, Haiti, Kosovo, Kuwait, Jordan, Iraq 3 times, and then Afghanistan.
The couple have also been stationed in several states across the country, most recently at Fort Carson, Colorado. Sandy estimates they've lived apart for about half of their married life. She says the military community is one of the resources she relied on while her husband was away.
And honestly, it's those friends that were there, that, our neighbors and everybody that just try and keep each other going.
The retired Sergeant Major says throughout his career, there were good and bad days. Then came a point in time when he says it was time.
So there was a tough day we had while deployed, and Sandy's just tired of worrying. She was tired of worrying, and I was tired of putting her through that worry. So we kind of made the decision to retire.
And live the civilian life. But now the Hilligs have returned home here to Bismarck. And as happy as they are to be back home, Tony says that happiness is mixed with some anxiety.
Yeah, I've been applying and rejected.
Since moving back to North Dakota, Hillig has been trying to get his foot in the door, applying to job after job, to no avail. Despite receiving 4 Bronze Stars and leading more than 4,200 soldiers at a time, he's having a hard time equating his military service into civilian employment experience on his resume. What could be even more frustrating is, as of September, the Department of Labor says the U.S. jobless rate among veterans is at an 18-year low of 3.2%, compared to 9.9 in 2011. The latest number in North Dakota, 2.7. Yet with his service, Hillig believes it shouldn't entitle him to first dibs.
It has given me experiences that could be beneficial, but it doesn't entitle me to anything. We chose that way of life.
He's confident he'll find something soon. In the meantime, he's finding things to keep himself busy.
The Army is, all or nothing. Mm-hmm. It's like he's going crazy, and then all of a sudden they have 2 weeks off. It's like, whoa, there has to be a balance, and hopefully he can find that.
And as the veteran continues his job search, he says he and his wife are glad to be back where it all started.
Nothing has replicated North Dakota.
If you or someone you know are a veteran looking for work, there are several resources available. One is the North Dakota Department of Veterans Affairs. There's also Community Action Partnership of North Dakota, as well as Job Service North Dakota, a partner of the American Job Center Network. We'll have a link to those resources inside the story over on kxnet.com, and we thank all our veterans for their service.
We sure do. Thank you so much. When we come back, getting to know